Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso at thewatchbox.com, your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see here on our channel, our website, or social media. Reach out to me directly, tmosso at thewatchbox.com. Today we're discussing an awesome travel timer launched in 2011. This is the Lange Sohne Saxonia dual time. Approximately 39.8 millimeters in rose gold as my calipers measure it. It's nice, slender, 9.6 millimeters thick, 46.3 millimeters lug to lug with a 20 millimeter spacing between the lugs. When you throw it on the wrist, it's broad and it's flat, which means it's basically the perfect combination for a dress watch. Elegant, graceful, easy to fit underneath the cuff, even suitable for wrists male and female thanks to the short across the wrist span of just over 46 millimeters. It's got a real tight stance that wears well on a wrist of any size. The timepiece is elegant, it is graceful, and as you can see there's a domed profile bezel that allows the sleeve to ride up and over. Now taking a look at the hardware and the software, you can see this is a medium scale alligator leather gloss finish, medium brown, folded edge, monotone stitch. You'll note on the underside, calfskin in brown. It is a brand new Lange Sohne factory strap, and it's paired with the Lange pin buckle, which is probably the best of its kind in the business. First, they're giving you a lot of gold. There's a handsome, full polished, faceted exterior, and I'll wipe off my fingerprints, but then internally, a few thoughtful refinements. First, you can see that the bridge is elevated above the prongs, so the strap actually sits inside the buckle, not stacking up underneath. There's also a retaining bar internally, so if you're like me and you have that small wrist and you tend to use the smallest hole or even punch a smaller one, you know that a watch can get stuck on your wrist. Well, that bar prevents you from getting pinned on the pin, making it easier to extricate the watch at nighttime. Take a look at the case. It's simple, it's strong, it's distinctively Lange. All of high polish. There's a domed bezel that does have a vertical aspect in profile. There's also a set of sculpturally separate lugs. You can see how they're broken out from the case band so that they stand out from the roundness of the case, giving the watch a little bit of the aesthetic of a pocket watch evolved into a wristwatch. Simple Lange branded crown, the domed bezel, and then we have a dial that is a delightful combination of rose gold, silver, and blue elements. First, the dial itself is made of sterling silver. It's then galvanized to create this silver white coating. You can see that there are rose gold cabochons outboard of each of the hour indices, and then hour indices also in rose gold and applique of varying lengths. The timepiece features a sunken seconds subdial, and it also features a subdial for 24-hour time. That gives you the time with respect to day and night for the second time zone, but you'll note at a glance there is no obvious second time zone. Well, there is a stub hour hand that makes it quite easy to travel and also to operate your watch in a stripped down fashion. If you wish to cover up that second time zone, it will not clutter the dial. Lovely rose gold hands, as you can see, pinched at the center in triangular outboard alpha style. Turning this watch on its head, you can see this is caliber L086. The 086, a 3-day automatic winder, beats away at 21,600 vibrations per hour, and you'll appreciate the fact that it is gloriously decorated. First of all, the important stuff. Technically, it's a 31 joule movement, 21.6 beat rate, hacking seconds, dual time capability. The watch also includes 5-position adjustment, which is the high horology standard, also the standard used on chronometers. This version of the 086 movement, of course, featuring a platinum mass outboard of its rotor. So the rotor is glorious, and fixed by blued screws to the rotor, you see that platinum mass outboard. No gold here. Platinum with the maximum inertia outboard. This is Lange, sparing no expense. Black polished screw heads as well as blue polished screws. The watch has both. There's a black polished swan's neck regulator. There's a black polished cover to the escape wheel. The bridges are made of German silver or nickel copper zinc, with copper giving it that golden hue. You can see that though this is an automatic winder and built somewhat differently than watches such as the Lange 1, there is nevertheless a 3/4 style mono bridge over the train and barrels. You can also see on the edge of the bridges beautiful mirrored anglage. I need to learn the German word for this because we're not in Switzerland and we're certainly not in French Switzerland, so it would not be anglage. There is engine turning outboard. I'm not going to call it perlage. And then we have a lovely freehand engraved half bridge for the balance, and no two of these are exactly alike because they are carved manually with a burn. It's an impressive watch, 30 meters water resistant, so it's not perfect, but it gives you almost everything you could ever possibly want. Beauty, a great brand, elegance, viability on any wrist, and of course impressive mechanics. Email tmosso@thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details.